Last week, the U.S. Capitol was rocked as two members of Congress stepped down amid accusations of sexual harassment. It's certainly an issue that has also haunted the state capitol. Today, a new report shows the extent of the problem in state houses all across the country. Dennis Owens joins us with that story. Good afternoon, Dennis.
Good afternoon to you, James. The National Women's Defense League released the report. Everybody can say sexual harassment is wrong, shouldn't happen. But not every place does enough to prevent it and then hold the powerful folks accountable when it does happen. League says the Me Too movement is still alive and well, and they vow to keep pressure on. This morning's press conference featured state lawmakers from Tennessee, Nebraska, and included Western PA State Representative Abby Major, who has herself been harassed by a fellow lawmaker. She also has legislation to toughen House ethical conduct rules in PA. Other bills in front of the state legislature would protect the privacy of victims who come forward, make settlement payments public, make perpetrators, not taxpayers, pay back those settlements. Most importantly, advocates say, is to create a culture that doesn't condone or conceal bad behavior.
I think there's still this culture of boys will be boys, and women in this space. I know, speaking from experience, I've been working in politics and in these male-dominated fields my entire adult life. We're just used to this culture and the way that men behave sometimes, and we just let it go for the sake of peace and for the sake of our careers. But I do think there is, recently more of a movement to hold men accountable and say, you know what, this isn't okay. Like, I'm a professional. I'm trying to do my job here. I do not want to have sexual relations with you, and leave me alone.
And that report shows that legislative staffers are by far the most frequent targets. James, advocates also remind that, okay, we have the public cases that we hear of, but those are the ones that are reported when it comes to harassment and assault in the workplace. There's far more cases than are actually reported. A lot of times women feel threatened. They think they're going to lose their job. They need to keep their job, and they therefore don't want to publicly report it. And lastly, we're always looking for bipartisan issues. At the Capitol report found that it's about 50-50 perpetrators, Republican and Democrat.
Dennis, we hear about this stuff in the news, but the fact that there has to be a report about elected leaders doing this type of behavior is just really incredible.
Well, and just as you said going in, just last week, two Congress folks resigned over similar situations and issues.
Incredible stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Dennis, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27. We're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the home page, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.